Alright, this is your crash course in setting up a Markbook on Kamar. Log yourself in. Go to Markbook. And then your screen might look a bit different. You should have the teachers in your department and the subjects. I'm going to pick Mr. Parfit. I see he's got Science 102 and I can use that to set up the Markbook for every 102 class. So I'm going to go into Setup. On this screen you can see a summary of the credits and whether the course is endorsed in the top right, title for the course, and some different sets. Each of the different sets has a word above it relating to what's intended for that set. So set A is your internals, set B is your externals. I'm going to press the little green plus button to add some internal assessments, and I click the option at the top which is add unit or achievement standard and click OK. And then based on the name of the course, Kamar has pulled up all of the standards that match the word science, and I'm just going to scroll down and I can find the standards I want to do. So 1.2, and if I press Control and hold it down while I select another standard, I can add multiple standards at once. It will automatically default to the latest version of the standard. If you want to change that, just click on the little version number and you can change it to any previous versions as well. Click Select and then Add when you're happy with the selection you've made, and those will appear on your setup screen. I want to add some externals as well, so I'm going to go into Set B and I'm going to add Achievement Standard. And you can search by a keyword that's in the standard title, or you can search by the standard number. For example, I might decide that I want to look for 90940. There it is there, I can add that. I'm going to add the other externals for science now. And so the other ones we do are 1.5. And hold down Control and I'll select the 1.9 as well. Click Add. And that's the essence of it. I'm going to go into practice exams because we run college exams, and I'm going to add a section for each of the 3 externals that we do college exams on. And so holding down Control again, I'll just click on the different standards that we offer, click Add, and it gives me a summary of the standards there. If I want to add a subject specific test or whatever, I can go into Subject, Set D, click the little green button, and I'm going to put in a new subject assessment, so click on that and OK, and then I can fill in a title for it. So I might do a mechanics topic test, and the grade I'm going to use, you can assign it to be a mark of, percentage, score or whatever. I'm going to click grade and achievement standard, create, and then that'll be available in my Markbook as well. So I'll go through that one more time, and this time I'll add another subject assessment, and this one can be the genetics topic test, create, and in the options there's a whole load of predefined templates for PAT, ASTL, curriculum objectives. Have a look down and see what, if what you need isn't there, then let me or Wayne know and we'll set it up for you. Under Edit Access, you can control who has access to modify or to set up assessments. So I've added Raymond in here, and if I want only certain people to enter data, then I could type in their initials here. So if I only wanted Ainsley to be able to set in the data, I'd just type in her initials there. Other users will be able to see the Markbook entries but won't be able to make them. And once you've set up your Markbook, it's a good idea to click Check NZQA, and the little screen that pops up gives you a summary of the information you've added. If there's any expiry dates related to standards, they'll flag up here. If you're not using the current version, you'll be warned here, and if there's any errors, then it'll state them here. So if your screen looks a bit like this one, just current version and no errors, then you're probably in a good place. So click finished. That will return you to the Markbook setup screen. Not much else to note on that one. Along here, the different colours relate to pathways for NZQA. You can mouse over them for more information. There's a little num or lit pops up if the standard supports numeracy or literacy, and if the external provider box is not blue, then it suggests that we don't, as a college, have consent to assess that standard. So if it's not blue, catch up with myself or John and we'll explain why. If you've made a mistake and you want to remove one of the standards you entered, you just use the little blue icon to the left of the standard. You click on that and you can move it to a different set. You can copy it to another set as well, or you can remove it from the set. And so you just click remove from set, OK, that will disappear. And then you can continue adding assessments if you wish. So once it's set up and you want to enter some data, you can go back to the Markbook. And just to show you that that's now set up not only for Sean, but also for every other teacher with a 102 class, I'm going to go into one of my 102 classes. And when I want to enter data, I click on Entry. And I can choose whether I want to fill in information for internals, externals, practice exams. So I'll click on internals, and we'll see what it looks like to enter some information there. So the name of the standard is at the top. I can scroll between the internals by using the little arrows either side of select assessment. And I'm going to click on some grades. I can put a comment if I wish. And at the start of the year, your teachers will need to enter those students. And to enter them on Kamar, you click the little green tick button. You could, as an HOD, you could do it as well. And that will enroll all of the students at once for that class. And then the next column is for sending the results to NZQA. So you probably don't want to do that until you've finished all of your internal moderation, etc. And when you're ready to, you just click the little green button and it'll send all of the information to NZQA. Since that was just an example, I'm going to go up to Tools, and I can clear marks for one student, or I can clear all the marks. So I'm going to clear them all. Gives you a little checkbox to say, are you sure? And I can clear them. Okay. I think that's a rundown of most of the things you need to know. If you've got any questions or you want me to sit down and help you set up your Markbooks, let me know. Thanks for watching.